Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching me, depending on your time zone. Now, the Gatundu South Member of Parliament Moses Kuria was on an interview with Citizen TV at his home. Kuria has been in the hospital for almost 40 days, so he was discharged. But one thing that you should be aware is that even when Kuria was in the hospital, he was still making news. He was part of the headlines. To some extent, even some of the politicians that he's working with, when they want to make political statements, they were going all the way to the hospital to meet with Moses Kuria. And therefore, Kuria, when he got a chance to speak to Citizen TV, he also gave out his own reasons why he feels that he's not going to support the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto in 2022 general election. And so that points to which direction Moses Kuria is heading to in 2022 general election. And therefore, on this Punchline today, I want us to use this opportunity to check on the issue that Moses Kuria is bringing out as reasons why he is not supporting William Samoei Ruto. But before we go deep into that, I have a quick reminder. You might be watching me, but you have not yet subscribed. My humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time, once we come out with a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our returning subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, let us give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, for those people who got a chance to watch that interview, Moses Kuria was clear with his reasons why he is not supporting William Samoei Ruto. That Ruto made it clear to each and everyone who want to associate with him. The only way to work with William Samoei Ruto was you come as an individual. Don't come in a political party and think that you will go into a coalition with him. That for him, the only vehicle as a political tool to take them to power is UDA party. So someone like Moses Kuria, Mwangi Kiunjuri, Martha Karua, and any other individual, and remember Mount Kenya has more than 35 political parties. All of these people, the only way they could work with William Samoei Ruto was to break all these political parties and join the bigger party that William Samoei Ruto is referring to as UDA party. So that is the big fallout between Moses Kuria, who believe in multi-party democracy, and William Samoei Ruto, who believe in single-party democracy. That's the big reasons here. And so when we talk about single-party and multi-party democracy, all of us understand where the country has come from. People like railaodinga were jailed because of fighting for multi-party democracy. And so many other individuals, some of these people have already passed away. But we have someone who is coming here and is forcing anyone who wants to associate with him to make sure that he's only doing that in UDA party. So he wants to make sure that he's destroying any political party that would come out maybe to challenge him in a coalition way or on the ballot. And that's why you see William Samoei Ruto is saying that the only individual that he knows has a political party is railaodinga, the ODM party. All of those other political parties, be it Wiper, be it ANC, be it Ford Kenya, be it any other political party in the country, and remember we have so many of them. For him, he is referring to all of these political party village parties. But if you check on the other people, if I have to compare him with railaodinga, he is someone who has never mentioned any of this political party, be it even the smallest one in the village there, as a village party. For railaodinga, he has embraced any political party that has shown will to work with him. Even if they don't work with him, he has never referred to these political parties as village parties. But we have someone who has guts to refer to such registered political party as village parties. So Moses Kuria was bringing out a point which should enter deep in Kenyans' mind, that William Samoei Ruto is coming out as someone who wants to embrace the kind of leadership that the country went through the hands of former President Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi, a man who abolished the multi-party, and he was only for the single-party democracy. So if William Samoei Ruto will get a chance to be the next president of the Republic of Kenya, the next job that he will have is to make sure that he is coming out with a way that will destroy all of these political parties, such that UDA remain the only party in the country, and then we will maybe have another party to face with, maybe only one, and if not, then UDA might be the only way to go. That is William Samoei Ruto for you. So when Moi got to the power, he did a continuation of KANU regime, ile ya Mzee Kenyatta, just having a single party in the country. And William Samoei Ruto is coming here. He wants to have a continuation of the Moism. That is the real face of William Samoei Ruto that people might not be aware or might be ignoring as we are heading to the next general election. Now, again in the same interview, Kuria is here lamenting that he is among the politicians who were sidelined by the government because of associating himself with one William Samoei Ruto. And even after going through all that pain, being removed from all those parliamentary group meetings, he was a chairman somewhere, now he don't get the privileges that come with that. After that, even William Samoei Ruto did not embrace him with his political party after all those suffering because of associating himself with him. You see, someone comes out who is ready to lose what he can lose so that he supports you. But in return, what Kuria is telling us is that William Samoei Ruto has rejected him as long as he's going with his political party. So the truth of the matter and the call of William Samoei Ruto is that you are only useful to him if you are following the direction that he's giving to you. The day you come out with your own mind or to challenge him or with your own ideas that are not realigning with what William Samoei Ruto wants, the only thing he will do is to kick you out. So that is the kind of leadership we might be anticipating from William Samoei Ruto, just in case he gets to power. So already he has started demonstrating this in his UDA party. Because the only thing William Samoei Ruto could do for someone like Moses Kuria and Mwangi Kiunjuri, who lost his bigger job as a CS for agriculture, was to embrace these guys even with their political parties. Because look here, if Ruto is reacting like this and is out of power, what if we get to the power? What can he do? So it tells you that Ruto is a man who can easily forget you when you are in a problem, and at the same hand, you have been helping him. It is not only Moses Kuria or Mwangi Kiunjuri. There was a time when Kotru Secretary General Francis Atwoli talked about William Samoei Ruto reaction to Jirongo. There was a time Jirongo was William Samoei Ruto boss. By the time Ruto got to power, aliambia Jirongo, look here, wewe haukujipanga wakati sisi tulikuwa tunajipanga. So for that reason, Ruto even did not see a reason for taking someone like Jirongo into somewhere, maybe a CAS. So Ruto is a man who can easily forget those people who have helped him when he was in need. That is another point that Moses Kuria was trying to bring out clear. Now, lastly, before I sign out, the same Moses Kuria who was in the interview is the same man who was giving two types of predictions that we might face in 2022 general election. The first one was about having two horse race, whereby railaodinga is on the ballot, maybe as a coalition candidate from President Uhuru Kenyatta and the Oka side. And then having William Samoei Ruto with his UDA party. Kuria, in his prediction, it was clear that railaodinga is going to win that election in round 1 with super majority. The second prediction was about having the 4-horse race: Railaodinga, William Samoei Ruto, Musalia Mudavadi, and Kalonzo Musyoka, where he predicts that Ruto might become the first person, but there will be no 50+1. So meaning we will have a rerun. And in a runoff, you see the two other guys, Kalonzo and Musalia Mudavadi, are going to side with the Raila Amolo Odinga. And in that reason, definitely, William Samoei Ruto is going to be sent into opposition, and this other team will take over the power. So, whichever way Moses Kuria was making his prediction, there was no chance where William Samoei Ruto was going to win or become the next president of the Republic of Kenya. For that reason, he was giving credit to Raila Amolo Odinga as a person whom Kenyans might check very careful as as the next president of the Republic of Kenya. And that is the guy who was in the interview here. So there is something Kuria knows about William Samoei Ruto. For that reason, even him, in his own mind, despite the fact that thinking he can work with William Samoei Ruto, he has learned that Ruto is not the man he can maybe take a decision to work with. Because he has become an unpredictable person once he gets to the power. Because if you cannot challenge William Samoei Ruto as of now, he is not in the power. In fact, even as a deputy president, he don't have powers. He is powerless man. What if he gets to the power? How can you try or how can you dare challenge William Samoei Ruto? So that is Moses Kuria. Reasons why he's not working with William Samoei Ruto. Now, that is my take. I don't know your views, but what I understand is that I have very wise people on this platform. So the only remaining thing is that you get to the comment section and give me your views. You don't need necessarily to agree with me. You can disagree with me, but constructive. In that way, we will be making this conversation so mature and helpful to so many people outside there. Thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you and see you in our next video.